Hi, my name is Judy. Welcome to Go with Yin Yoga and this Yin Yoga practice to help you get rid of shoulder, neck tension. We are also going to be working on decreasing fatigue, decreasing stress as well. So come to an easy seated position for you. I suggest on a cushion. And just take your hands down or up on your thighs or knees, whatever's comfortable for you. Begin to breathe in and out through your nose, perhaps breathing in through the mouth, or rather breathing in through the nose and then breathing out through your mouth to release any tensions of the day before you got on your mat. And if it's comfortable for you, go ahead and close your eyes. Otherwise, shut them down as much as is comfortable for you. Gaze down at the tip of your nose and allow your gaze to become unfocused. Begin to go deeply inside. Let your forehead smooth out. Relax your jaw. Feel as though you're standing underneath a warm shower, taking all that muscular tension in the shoulders and just washing it all away. And throughout this practice, I'm going to offer a few different affirmations. The first one is, I am safe. It's when we feel unsafe, we tend to hunch to protect our heart, our neck, our head. It makes our breathing more shallow, and we don't circulate the energy in our body, and we feel fatigued. And you can keep your eyes closed if you'd like, or open them at first to watch me. Inhale. Take your left ear to your left shoulder and slowly let your head and chin drop down towards your chest and coming over to the other side. Right ear toward right shoulder. And then just letting the chin and the head relax again and coming over to the other side. And continue just taking half rolls or half moons as they're known, beginning to release the tension in your neck. I am safe. If it feels good to you, you can do a complete neck roll, taking your head back. But our necks are the cervical spine in our neck. It's very delicate. So doing these half moons can really protect that neck. I am safe. And last time to this side. And then last time to the other side. And take your hand underneath your head and gently press it back upright. And just notice how you feel. Notice if there have been any changes in your body, physically, emotionally, your thoughts, your breathing. Just notice it without judging it. And then inhale your left arm up and over your head towards your right ear. And gently bring your left ear towards your right shoulder, stretching out the side of your neck. Let the right shoulder relax down. And you can turn to face your left shoulder if that feels comfortable for you. Maybe feeling a slightly deeper stretch on the side of your neck. And release your hand, cupping your head and slowly bringing it back upright. And let's go to the second side. Inhale the right arm up and over your head, grasping the left ear, bringing that right ear down towards the right shoulder, allowing the left shoulder to be very heavy. Spine is straight and long. I am safe. If it feels right to you, go ahead and look down towards your right shoulder. Spine is still straight and long. And release the right hand, take it underneath the right cheek, and slowly bring your head upright. If you've been sitting on something, remove it and come onto all fours. Inhale. Bend your left arm up towards the ceiling and then extend that left hand all the way up. And exhale. Reach the left arm underneath your right. Bringing your head down towards your mat, thread the needle. And if you'd like, you can also stretch the right hand forward. I am safe. Really feel the ribs expanding, front, back, side to side. Deep breaths. And if you extended your right arm, bring it back now, press into the right hand. Inhale, left arm up, reaching for the ceiling, and then exhale down. And pause. And you can stay in this position and go to your second side. I'm just going to turn around so you can see me. Inhale. Second arm bends up towards the ceiling, reaches up, and then underneath the opposite arm. Here comes down to the mat. And maybe you extend that other arm. Pressing into the extended arm if you have, and drawing it back towards your body. Inhale the opposite arm up towards the ceiling, and then down to the mat, and pause. Go ahead, if it's comfortable for you, sit back on your heels and just pause and notice. Notice if your energy is moving differently than it was when you came to your mat. Notice if any of the tension in your neck and your shoulders has released a little. For our next posture, you may want to grab a couple of blocks. And one block may work for you. You may want a couple. A bolster may work as well. Come back into your tabletop position. Go ahead and bring your elbows to the block. And you may need to walk your hips back. Now the intention is to have your hips over your knees. And this is puppy pose. I'd like you to bring the palms of your hands together and then stretch them back over your neck. Reverse prayer pose. And depending on your blocks, the block underneath each elbow may work better in this instance. And in fact, I am finding that for myself. So I will grab my second block and put my elbows on it. And that's working much better. You can also come into puppy pose or melting heart as it's known in Yin Yoga, extending your arms straight out on the mat, not having them on blocks at all. And you can repeat to yourself if you'd like, all my needs are met. And how is your breath? Is it smooth? Do you need to make any adjustments to make sure that it is smooth? Our breath is one of the first signs that we've gone beyond our edge in a pose. And slowly begin to take your arms forward if they were bent. Bring them around and pressing yourself up into a tabletop position. Go ahead and remove your blocks or keep them at the top of your mat. You may want them in the next pose. Take a moment in tabletop position and just notice how you feel. And curling your toes under. Inhale, lift your hips towards the sky and begin to walk your feet towards your hands and just let yourself fold forward. To begin with, just sway side to side a little bit. And if this feels really uncomfortable to you, you can take your feet wider apart. You can bend your knees, and you can place your hands on blocks.
And another option, of course, is to hold on to your elbows. But for now, let's let the swaying go and come to stillness. Life supports me. And let your chin move towards your chest. And let your shoulders really soften. If they're up by your ears, let them melt down. Just let all the tension that's in you, in your muscles, in your thoughts, and your emotions, let it all run down and melt into the earth. And then slowly come back down to a tabletop position. Then pause. And begin to walk your hips back towards your heels as you take your legs out towards the side. And then straight out in front of you, and perhaps grabbing a blanket to sit up on, or maybe one of the blocks. You can also put a bolster under your knees or bend your knees. It can make your low back a bit happier if you have some issues with that low back. And just begin upright. Palms of the hands can be on your thighs or by your thighs. You can be facing down or facing up. This practice is meant to be a deeply grounding practice. So if that is your intention, then I invite you to take your hands face down on your thighs or knees or by your sides. And then slowly let your chin come towards your chest as your forehead points down towards the floor. And begin to let your back round forward. If forward folds are not in your practice, you can simply stay more upright. And you may think to yourself, life supports me. And go ahead and walk your hands so they're by your hips. Begin to press into your palms. Slowly bring your torso upright. Head is the last thing to come up. You can place your hands, palms down on your thighs again. And just notice where you've landed. Notice the stability beneath you. Feel the security. This practice also deeply nourishes your root chakra, your Muladhara, which is all about getting our needs met, our survival needs. Go ahead and scooch forward towards the top of your mat. Bring your soles of your feet towards the mat. Slowly come down onto your elbows. And then allow your spine to come down onto your mat. And extend one leg. Let the foot fall open. And then the other. Let the other foot fall open. Again, I'm suggesting palms down, but do what works right for you and your intention today. Bring your attention to your shoulders. What do you need to do to help them release tension? If it's comfortable for you, go ahead and close your eyes. Remaining in Shavasana, as I come upright to hold space for you, and perhaps repeating to yourself the 3 affirmations that I offered in this practice. I am safe, life supports me, all my needs are met. And just relax until you hear my voice again. No need to strain or push. Try to get into any particular breathing pattern. Just let your breath come naturally. Really feel your body sinking down into the mat. Feeling very safe, very relaxed, letting go of any tension in your body, in your thoughts or your emotions.
Allow your breath to begin to deepen. And begin to take any movements you need to start coming back into this day. Maybe wiggling the fingers and the toes, or circling the wrists and the ankles in one direction, and then the other. Perhaps moving a little bit from side to side as you're still laying in Shavasana. And on your next inhale, stretch your arms up over your head, stretching your hands away from your toes. A really nice full body stretch. And as you exhale, gently bring the soles of your feet to the mat and let your body come to whatever side feels most comfortable for you, with your eyes still closed if they are. Take a few deep breaths here, cradling your head on your outstretched arm. With your eyes still closed, bring your hands to the mat, pressing into your palms to slowly bring yourself upright, or choosing to stay in Shavasana for even longer. That's always an option, and I highly encourage it. But if you need to get on with your day, slowly come up into an easy seated position. Begin to bring the palms of your hands together, thanking yourself for taking this time for self-care. And then begin to rub the palms of your hands back and forth. And letting your hands come to stillness in front of your heart, bowing your head over your hands. Begin to blink your eyes open, slowly taking in the floor and raising your head with hopefully a smile on your face. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really enjoyed practicing with you. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click the like button. And if you'd like to practice with me again, go ahead and subscribe and click the bell. If you're interested in my private Facebook group, the link to that is in the description box below. May you feel safe. May all your needs be met. May life always support you. May you be free of suffering.